still ahead. John Robson has some stern advice for PC leader Tim Hudak in Ontario. John.
Daniel, in a cupboard at Sun News Network, I have an empty suit. Out there on the campaign trail, the Ontario Tories have Tim Hudak, and I have to ask, which of these exhibits more reassuring leadership qualities? I'm afraid it's the suit. It's showtime. The Ontario election, Tim Hudak and the Tories need to demonstrate to voters what kind of stuff they have. Unfortunately, they seem to be doing it. As my colleague Christina Blizzard just wrote, Tim Hudak needs to learn to think on his feet. But while this is true, it's simply not practical. A man does not suddenly, at his age, develop this capacity to reason articulately on the spur of the moment. You either have it or you don't. And he looks very much like he's in the don't category, which is bad for him, bad for voters who need an alternative to Kathleen Wynne and Andrea Horwath, and bad for the party that has stuck to him through thick and thin. Remember, they didn't get afflicted with him as leader. They didn't go out in the bush and get bitten by a tick and come back with Tim Hudak. They chose him as their leader over other candidates who made compelling cases for a different approach. Then there was a threatened leadership review. The party stuck with Hudak because they said he was the guy. Who can figure out why? There's already a poll out that shows that the Tories are in the lead, but Hudak is least trusted by voters to lead the province. See, he's dragging the party down. Why? Well, he can't think on his feet. He doesn't seem to have any principles. He comes across as snarky rather than principled. You know, people are portraying him as a blue Tory, another Mike Harris, forgetting, of course, that Mike Harris won elections. But Hudak says he's a purple Tory. You ask the man, are you a blue Tory or a red Tory? After all this time in public life, he doesn't even know that. And he can't give you an appropriate answer. When he tries to crack a joke, comics flee en masse. When he tries to articulate a principle, political economists flee en masse. When he tries to win an election, voters flee en masse. And if he loses again, the party's going to have to answer the question, not just what was wrong with him, but what was wrong with you, that you really, truly believed in him when everybody else was saying, who is this guy?
Well, if you'd like to comment on something you saw this evening, or if you've got a question, send it to our show.